What is going on, chat, man? We are back, and today we are reacting to Rich Paul claims LeBron was NBA's face like Jordan. And here's why that's false. This was highly anticipated and highly recommended, man. As y'all know, LeBron has been, the face of the NBA since he's been in the NBA, I believe. I'm not too sure. You guys let me know down below. But Rich Paul saying that he's the face of the NBA just like Jordan. And do you guys agree with that, man? Let me know down below, man. But hey, with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Yes, sir.
So Rich Paul goes
But if you guys are new to my channel, enjoy this type of content, man, hit that subscribe button and join the crew.
on his podcast with Max Kellerman and tries to say that LeBron James' impact as the face of the NBA during his career was as great as Michael Jordan's, and that there was nobody else competing for that face of the NBA label during that time.
Oh, how y'all feel about that? I don't know. I don't know. Like, does he mean like LeBron being the face of the NBA when LeBron was in the league when he's in the league and everything? Because if that's true, then yeah, okay, I can agree with that.
And I think it's complete BS. Let me explain.
The basketball show. Let's get it, man.
Now, Paul's comments, which I'm going to show you a video of in a second, have been discussed in a Yahoo Sports article. And the Yahoo Sports article also states, after Paul made those comments, that it's going to be a collective of players and not a singular players facing as the, dealing as the face of the NBA. That article also says this: Paul may be right, and there's nothing wrong with the idea of a collective. But which stars are actually capable of carrying that mantle today? And they name Nikola Jokic, Anthony Edwards, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Brunson, Luka Doncic are
Okay.
just a few players who could realistically serve as the draw for one of the most popular leagues in the world. Michael Jordan and LeBron James became bigger than the game itself. I don't agree with that because I don't think LeBron James ever got to that level of Michael Jordan, and I'll explain why.
I don't think he got to the level of Michael Jordan, but I do think he is bigger than basketball. Him and Stephen Curry, for a fact, they're bigger than basketball. That's like no biasness or nothing. Like that's actually facts right there.
2 seconds. It also says
But he's
this
not as
group,
big
at
as
least for
Jordan
now,
though.
is still primarily known for what they do on the court. But that distinction can change. That is really what's the next phase is about. It is not just about who drops 35 in May, but who becomes appointment viewing in February. The NBA is more global, more social, and far more player driven than it was when Jordan or James were ascending, which means the next face of the league may be shaped as much by personality as presence as by playoff success.
Okay.
Maybe Paul is right, and this ends up being a rotating cast. Jokic's brilliance, Edwards' charisma, Gilgeous-Alexander's smoothness, Doncic's flair. They can share the spotlight instead of one player dominating it, blah, 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 blah. Now, let me ask you a
That
question.
seems like it will happen though, like that.
Didn't LeBron share the spotlight?
No.
LeBron shared the spotlight.
He shared it. Okay, for half of his career, he had it all by to himself. I'll be honest. And then towards the end, when Curry started going crazy, then they shared it. Kind of.
LeBron shared the spotlight because once he was able to get a team that was a championship caliber team, he wasn't able to win every year with that kind of a team.
Yeah, that's facts.
Now, if you look at Michael Jordan was able to do that
Okay.
because once Michael Jordan got a team that was NBA championship ready and he won,
Yeah.
that was it. Like they say, nobody ate on Jordan's watch.
Yeah, that's facts.
When Michael
That
Jordan
that
won
is facts. Like no one was cooking, no one was winning when Jordan was there, man.
the first
That's facts.
championship in 91, he won in 92, he won in
93,
93,
95,
and then he
96,
just
97.
retired.
Yeah.
Then he came back, played 17 games, wasn't in game shape yet. And yes, they lost to Orlando. But as soon as he got back into his normal basketball shape,
He won again three
What did they
times in a
do?
row. 72 and 10.
He won
Yeah,
another three-peat.
with 72 and
He
10.
won in 1995-96, 1996-97, and 1997-98.
Facts.
LeBron was never able to do that. LeBron shared the spotlight. He wasn't the singular face of the NBA. Who, during those times that Michael Jordan was winning championship, who else was the face of the NBA at that time? Tell me.
I don't even know. I wasn't even alive.
Clyde Drexler? Not even
Yeah, who
close.
was the face of the NBA other than Jordan? Like that one year that he retired, who was the face of the NBA? That's a good question. Who was? I'm actually curious about that. Was it Hakeem? Because didn't Hakeem win that time?
Charles Barkley? Not even close. They were great players, not even close to being the face of the NBA. Magic was gone, Bird was gone. It was Michael Jordan by himself.
Wow.
Now, during LeBron's run, you got Steph Curry
Yeah.
winning championships while LeBron has a championship ready team. You have Tim Duncan winning championships while LeBron has a championship
But
ready.
Tim Duncan didn't even have spotlight. Like outside of basketball, people didn't really know Tim Duncan like that, right, chat? Because he's not like a person. He's like a Kawhi Leonard type of guy. He's just to himself, right? If I'm not mistaken, chat. Let me know down below.
Team. You got Kobe Bryant winning championships during that time with
Yeah.
LeBron having championship ready teams.
I forgot about that, bro. I
You got
forgot.
Denver Jokic winning championships. But
Giannis.
I would say maybe not Jokic so much, but Steph Curry
Yeah, Curry.
was sharing that spotlight with James, no freaking question. There
That's
was
facts.
no other player during Michael Jordan's run that was viewed as that adversary that LeBron James couldn't beat at some point, as Michael Jordan couldn't beat at some point.
Okay.
There was nobody like that.
Yeah, that's
When
facts.
Mike was in the finals, Mike was winning the finals.
Chad, do you
That
guys think that Stephen Curry's gonna end up with more rings than LeBron? And if he does that make him better than LeBron?
It's a true face of the NBA. When he was on top with his team and everything, nobody was beating him. Nobody. While LeBron James was on top of his teams, he had a great team in Miami. They lost.
Dang.
And he folded in the NBA Finals.
Dang.
They lost to the San Antonio Spurs. They lost multiple times to the Golden State Warriors. That's my point. LeBron James was never at that level, NBA face-wise, as Michael Jordan.
That is
Simple as
facts.
that. So
That
let
is
me play those
facts.
comments for you
That is
from
facts.
Rich Paul.
And
if
I don't even think Jordan has any social media. So imagine if he did have social media. He'd probably be one of the most followed people on social media, maybe.
you can listen to him
Never know.
saying what I just told you he was saying on his own. Here you go.
To conduct yourself a certain way. And I remember having a conversation, and for LJ, like when I look back on it, we've asked him to be on every day
It's incredible.
for the last 24 years.
It's incredible.
Like we really have.
Yeah.
And when I look at the league today, talent wise, yeah, there's a number of guys that you can say could probably be the face of the NBA at some point. I think it's going to be a collective of players, just like it was when Michael left in 1998.
It was a
Wait,
collective.
was it not Kobe? Was Kobe not the face of the NBA before, at like a certain time, or not?
If there was one, it was Kobe. If you had to choose one,
I don't know. I don't know.
who do you think it was? There's Kobe, there's Shaq.
I don't think it was one person. I think it was a collective.
AI.
I think you had Iverson. I think you had Vince. I think you had T-Mac. I think you had Kobe and Shaq. I think there were storylines with all of them as a collective.
Okay.
I agree with that, but I think Kobe emerged after several years as.
Yeah.
But you're right. It wasn't the same as like Jordan or LeBron.
Yeah,
he wasn't all by himself.
Yeah, but that's what
Yeah.
that's what the face of the league actually is.
I'm going to repeat myself again. When was LeBron James just by himself?
He was, man.
Never.
He was.
You have Steph Curry sharing the spotlight.
But LeBron played 23, 24 years. Stephen Curry was sharing that spotlight with him probably when LeBron was like in year 15 or something, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's year 13, year 14. But that like then, Curry's sharing the spotlight, but like off the bat, nah, LeBron was running it, I feel like. Let me know down below what y'all think about that.
championships during his time. You have Kevin Durant sharing the spotlight, winning champ.
Nah, 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 nah. Kevin Durant's championships are trash. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He went to a whole different team to win. And then he left because he couldn't take criticism from Draymond Green, bro. I'm not hearing that, bro. Kevin Durant's championships are weak. I'm not even bro, Kevin Durant could have really won that series against the Warriors. He was up 3-1. People forget Kevin Durant was up 3-1, bro. He was up 3-1 and he still lost. And then he went and joined them. Bro, that was the lame bro. That was lame, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like that was one of the most lamest things you could do, bro. I'm so sorry, bro, but that was lame as hell.
Championships during his time.
But
Tim
the face of the NBA compared to like Jordan compared to LeBron, it's not even close. Jordan's is crazier, man.
Duncan in 13, 14, I believe, he won another championship during his time. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, power forwards in the NBA ever.
Yeah, but you could be
So
the
there was
face of
no
the NBA and
question
still lose, though.
that it's not the same as Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan had that team and he was winning titles, there was no one mentioned in the same breath as Michael
That
Jordan.
is facts. That is facts.
When LeBron James
That
was
is facts.
winning titles and losing titles, there was plenty of players. Steph Curry, probably the biggest one of them. I mean, the guy averaging 28 points a game during that time in the playoffs, kicking LeBron's ass. And now we had recently David Griffin come out, the general manager of the Cleveland Cavaliers, because this whole narrative of LeBron James being so great because he went to the finals so many times in a row. And David Griffin tells you that at least for those 4 years when LeBron
It
James
was
went to the
easy.
finals against the Golden State Warriors, there was zero competition in the Eastern Conference. So his trips to the finals were
Sheesh.
super easy. And I made a video on that. And you better go and see because I mentioned all the players, all the starting fives of every single team the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron
Oh,
James played in those playoffs for those 4 straight years. And none of them was any competition to Cleveland.
oh
And David
wow.
Griffin was right.
Oh wow,
And
bro. Okay.
everybody, including Shannon Sharp, and everybody just went crazy because somebody told the truth and exposed the fake LeBron narrative. So, you heard his comments, you heard my opinion.
Chat. Let me know down below what you guys think about this, man. Do you guys think that LeBron was ever the face of the NBA? He had to share the spotlight, or let me know down below. I don't know if I don't know if I believe that fully, man. But let me know. And is it compared to MJ? Like, is it comparable to MJ, man? But with that being said, this is the end of the video. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Yes, sir.